Hey everybody, we're going to start right in with this. Earth now has two moons. NASA says a new moon will travel with us until 2083. Hi there, how you doing? My name's Greg. Has been for a while. Greg. G with two G's. So anyway, yeah, I'm Greg. And there's two moons in the sky. And that's kind of weird, right? And now anybody that thinks that two moons in the sky is not weird is weird. Okay. And you can just say to them, man, you're weird, dude. Because they're weird if they think that two moons in the sky is just like something that you just casually announce, because you don't. So, two moons in the sky is highly sus. Not only is it highly suspect, what the F is going on? So, just quietly now we have two suns and two moons, and oh hey, it's just like a dog and pony show now. This should be concerning to every human being on earth. If this creates the tides and the waves and the way the earth does this and that and this, how is an extra one not gonna doubly create issues and problems and such? Because it's gonna. Now, a little birdie sat on my shoulder and told me, no, I'm just kidding. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I'm not going to steal everything from everyone like everyone else does. A man, I believe his name is Alex Collier or something like that. If I'm mispronouncing your name, sir, I apologize. I think you're godlike. He said that there was a time that Earth had no moon, then had two moons, and the theory is that our moon was built on Venus 38 million years ago and towed around the universe and then brought here to keep us in a orbit that would create the life on planet Earth. So that's the reason why there was two moons. Ours isn't capable of towing itself or whatever. It is a space station that was built on Venus that keeps Earth in a fashion where life is possible. And that is the one that has propulsion systems, and it tows our moon back into its proper orbit because we are being jacked around by not only our government, see what I did there, but also by the two suns in the sky. So it's jacking around our North Pole, kind of like your boss jacks you around and makes you work on Saturday and Sunday. I'm getting in some digs today, bro. Boom, dog. So anyway, yeah, we got two moons because that one's towing our moon back into orbit every day, or we'd all die already. It's here to keep our moon where it's supposed to be, but we're moving out of our orbit wildly. Look for a simulation that was done of Nibiru's orbit as it passes by Earth and seeing the wild swings that Earth is taking. Clearly, our weather is out of control. About 9 or 10 states are under massive winter weather alerts. Where I live this morning, it was minus 15 degrees. Now, I live in a place where, well, basically where men and sheep are nervous. So let's just leave it at that. We don't really want to publicly say their name. But at the end of the day, it was minus 15 here today, and it's terrible, frigid conditions. I would not want to be an animal out in this. This is 45 degrees cooler than normal. And the South is getting pelted by a massive 18-inch storm. I believe that, people are going, oh, this is just winter. No, this is something different. These atmospheric rivers that went through Seattle this year and through LA, we are seeing the effects of this binary star creating precipitation by melting our glaciers and kicking it up into the atmospheres. Okay, now take a look at that, guys. All any man truly wants is a decently sized house on a few acres of land with a hidden subterranean bunker complex. Sure, we all want that. We got the little man cave here. We got the little recording studio. We got the place that we, film all our pornos. We got everything all set up. Did I say that out loud? So anyway, yeah, we got the place all set up and ready to roll. We got, their side of the house. We got my side of the house that you guys ain't allowed in. And everything's cool. Everything's rosy over here. Just don't touch the Ferrari or the Lambo. Okay? If I find my keys missing, I'll just check my AirTag. Anyway, so we're going to have some problems. Maybe you want to start building one of these if you have the wherewithal. These red lines are where aircraft were flying, and then all of a sudden our pole was jacked, and all of these anomalies were created, and some of these planes went 200 miles off course before they could be corrected because our North Pole is being jacked around and GPS is being screwed over as a result of the North Pole changing locations so quickly. I show this a lot because I want you to see this anomaly. This is happening in Earth's orbit. I'm seeing the moon in places I've never seen it. In April 21, an anomaly in Earth's rotation, the path highlighted in red, transgressed previous inner paths over the last 7 months, a significant departure against a record spanning over 2 decades. From the chart source from June 26, 2024, pink path to January 16, 2025, blue path, Earth's axis rotation made an unprecedented rapid oval-shaped tilt and a quick hook inward, and unprecedented behavior. The path of Earth's axis rotation crossed over 10 years of circular rotations and now suddenly a tight oval. A major warning sign that something has disturbed the rotation and tilt of the Earth. Now, I didn't write that. Now, on January 4th, the stars moved. We are having a pole shift, people. A pole shift. These are weeks. Every one of these is a week. The pole is, we are going to flop over, and seas are going to turn, and people are already seeing that this river's drying up and there's new water coming out here. The Earth is shifting. There's landslides. It's on, baby. I told you guys about it. Do you guys want me to show you empty store shelves from 7 years ago when I told you store shelves were going to empty? I'll show you us first on everything, baby. We keep all our tweets, and like Arby's, we've got the meats. Now, we know what's next. There's some people out there trying to do wonderful people like you harm. That ain't cool. They got rockets, and you don't. They're not very nice people after all. And that's too bad. We wouldn't have done that to you. We see now the enemy is here in front of us. We see now the lies. We see the deception. You need to question everything. Please wake up and smell the coffee, my friends. Stock up and prepare. Maybe check us out on Spotify. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Amazon. We have 200 products over there since we didn't really make any money over here, but everyone else did, didn't they now? But that's okay. They don't have a website that has a first word that has never been mentioned on TV. They'll call it climate change. They'll call it global warming. They'll blame it on you and her cow. But this is their goal. And they have a future that doesn't include you. Stock up and prepare. Trust no one. Poleshift.